Hello everyone, we are back with another episode, and I did a bit of housekeeping while y'all were away, so now I sold a whole lot of junk, got
How
people
long
some
until
new
Roland
armor,
shows off his thunder wave?
and Lae'zel has some shiny new digs. I need to find a dye for her,
True.
which, you know what, let's do that right now.
Time to rest.
Let's do that right now. Let's give her one of the reds. Oh, where'd it go? Here it is.
Indolence breeds madness.
We had red on the other one. Yeah, that's better. That's a whole lot better. Alright, now,
Still breathing. Despite everything.
before continuing on with the combat and trying to find the back entrance of the cave for those damn gnolls again, we did learn that Karlach had a connection with this guy because of her infernal engine that she has in her chest. Not to mention, we found some infernal iron inside of the
Die
Zentaran
if I met
camp.
heroic and reeking of this
So
place.
let's see what
I'll
happens
never
when
get
we
the
introduce them
smell
to
out
each
of my
other.
clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
So
Be my ghost.
interesting.
But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
You want to say that in
I might be able
English?
to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Ah.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
I mean, we haven't found a use outside of you yet, so why not? I'm not too greedy to want to save that for weaponry anyway, so let's get you saved. Yeah, let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment.
Pray that your hammer
And
holds
I
up.
think
She's nervous, I guess.
there. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate.
I knew
If
it.
I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, McAllik. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
I had a feeling he would say something about find me later,
Thunderwave.
and I'm gonna keep helping you.
Depends. How
I
many
like that
people
they
are
gave
dumb
him
enough to
some
ask?
kind of story attachment.
True.
I kind of had a feeling about him in
Gamel's
EA.
upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Really? Let's find something evil for you to smack then. Yeah, let's find some more iron.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Actually, it is, because we were doing a whole lot of fighting
Die
without
if I'm
resting
ever
last
and
episode.
reeking of this place.
So,
Never get the smell out of my clothes.
without further ado, let's go to camp and have a sleep.
Burn them.
First, is there anyone who wants to chit-chat at camp? I highly doubt it. I don't see any... Oh, Gale! What do you got for me?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
I mean, you're lucky full release has plenty to offer this time around. Early access was a little rough, unless you knew where to look. So I've been holding on to this one. I'm okay with giving you that one.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting to strip you every time I do this. This way I can see that marking on you. Next time, maybe. And I'm very dirty.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
This was supposed to be a combat episode, Will. First Astarian, last time, and now you. Ooh, okay. I hope this is something new that we did not see
I'd
in
just be
EA.
about to remedy that. You have to know who I was.
Oh,
You have to know who I really am. What I am
Tarsus?
is a walking shadow of the
Ah,
promise I
you-
once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but
Oh yeah, you told
compose
us
it.
this in EA.
much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of
I still think
Mysteries.
he's lying. I really
The
do.
goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Yeah. She has a habit of doing that with the people who are gifted with magic. Actually, I would say most iterations of her are kind of like that. They kind of take on the traits of the previous while being a new one. Her own story is tricky. There have been multiple iterations of different Mistras for different reasons throughout Realms lore. That's
Oh,
fairly
yes.
obvious.
We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check.
Yeah.
There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
And this is where, through lies and misdirection, you're going to make me think again that you are Karsus, because he had similar story elements to what you tell us.
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better.
Really?
She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied.
Typical wizard.
So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly.
There it
Should I
is.
share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
The dude I am referring to, Karsus, his whole story is called Karsus's Folly. The dude is the reason why magic has rules in the realms. I'd be very sad if he is not him.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise.
And this is where he tells
I'll
us
save
the
his history
story
for another time, but the gist of it
of
is that he
Karsus.
sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself.
Yep.
He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came
Because of
crashing
him.
down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured.
Yeah, he nearly broke it
shattered,
entirely.
And all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Vast misunderstanding. Okay, I didn't think I was going to talk about it, but I guess I will. I guess attempted a quick explanation. So, of course, Karsus was very, very ambitious. He wanted to use pure magic to ascend to godhood the forceful way and not, I would say, the correct way. And the correct way has a lot of explanation on its own that I will not get into. So he tried to force it. Back in the day where there were no more rules, he basically killed the original, it was either the first or the second iteration of Mystra. And he took her seat of power for quite literally like 2 seconds. And he fucked up. The entire empire fell to ruin. Literally magic ceased to function in the world. He destroyed the weave. The only reason she came back was because she had interest in another young prodigy, a young farm girl who didn't even know her own powers yet. And she had, I forgot the details, she had done a thing. And basically, fast forward to Karsus fucking up, she reincarnated herself in a mortal and then reascended and then fixed everything. And honestly, all of that, if I remember correctly, happened over the course of like a few minutes. Like, it was catastrophic, but it was quick. And from that day forth, Mystra, I mean, it is a new iteration, but because I guess of what she did to come back, she had her memories, so it's still the same girl technically. And it's like, dude turned to stone because of his own fuck up, and not necessarily as a punishment, but all of Netheril fell. He is the reason why the Empire of Netheril is gone. There was like 1, maybe 2 Netherese islands that survived because of X reasons, but I mean, I already had lore videos talking about that anyways. If you want to go dig it up, please go do so. I think it's honestly really interesting, but like, oh man. Oh, this theory coming back to me, it's just, it's hitting certain parts of my soul. Okay, rambling over. Yeah.
I certainly thought so. Sometimes there is great strength to be found in symbolism. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next, here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
If I remember correctly, that book was something to do with Shar, and something bad was locked up. Yeah, it was a part of the Shadow Weave. Oh, that's a different story
You
altogether.
feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark.
You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread room.
This camera angle is not that good.
It suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave.
Yep, there it is, black weave.
pulses. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Quick TLDR, Shar and Selûne supposedly used to be the same person. There's a lot of lore there, but anyways, Mystra, the first iteration, was created by accident as the goddess of magic. She created the weave once upon a time. Fast forward a couple millennia, Shar tried to create her own weave, the Shadow Weave. It didn't last long, and of course was destroyed because the primary weave, you know, all that jazz. Anyways, what he found inside that book was a sealed remnant of the Shadow Weave. Very much not a good thing. And you can imagine why that would piss off current Mystra, because it is an affront to her and what she actually cares about, honestly. Because Shar, despite what she preaches, she is not a good person. She really is not.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only
What
the
is with this
beginning.
camera angle?
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
I'm willing to bet its destabilization is just the fact that it's gonna fall apart, not necessarily explode. Maybe kill you, yeah. But I mean, feeding it is never gonna end because it's the Shadow Weave. It wants to grow. It wants to consume the real weave and be dominant as the replacement. It's literally not gonna stop unless it is removed and then destroyed on its own away from Gale.
I will erupt.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Yeah, that'd be pretty accurate, honestly.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I mean, you're a tragic, misguided wizard, but you're not honestly inherently evil. If anything, I know lore-wise Mystra, she is usually not vengeful. I almost want to say this suffering is like a lesson, and she's watching from a distance. I want to assume this is some kind of harsh learning experience for him. Because I mean, when we met him, he said he was looking for an archmage. He needs help. I think he may have used to have been a chosen of Mystra. I get that feeling. He hasn't really alluded to it, but I get that feeling.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you.
I'm not giving up
Thank
on
you
you,
all.
sir.
I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Oh. Now see, you can't do that and have me not switch you out for a little bit. Let's give Shadowheart a rest after we sleep. But after that long intervention, I do want to double check on Karlach because of what just happened.
Hey, soldier.
And funnel engine.
Old Rusty?
Oh,
Sure.
you have a name for it?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city
Yeah.
with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Who gave you up?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor.
Sounds about right.
One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh. To feel so invincible again.
What's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts,
correct.
sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
You've been through way too much. Yeah, how do you know Mizora?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle.
Oh.
Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Guess that's all we're getting for now. We're getting a lot of story in this episode.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean,
Yeah.
I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Yeah, let's go with the middle one.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works.
Oh, don't get me started on that
Maybe
last
once
one.
we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
I really do like her. They did a good job with her personality. Okay, so I said I was gonna come here and rest, and now we're gonna rest. Oh wait, night transition. Is there more? There's more! Oh my goodness. Lae'zel, please. I promised another combat episode.
Ever
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
Excuse me? Damn, girl, I did not think this would happen this quickly again. Oh, might as well.
I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste.
Oh, God.
Sweet, yes. But also bitter as ginger. Tempt me.
Girl, what? I don't even. This is new territory. This wasn't an EA. Oh my goodness. Trying to read her personality, I'm gonna go with 1.
Like the shield bearer and pikemen must train to march their formation in tandem. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest.
Oh God, did she just compare a spear and a shield to having sex? Oh, no, she's gonna hate that. It's,
Yes. Good.
okay.
Let's see what this does.
Oh, I guess we're in for another rough night.
Lae'zel appears at your bunk, her eyes raging with desire. You suspect you won't be getting much sleep tonight.
Yeah. Oh. No animation this time. That's okay. I guess I'm slightly relieved. I don't see any... Okay, I know I said we were gonna go look for combat, but homeboy, needs a little bit of attention before we move on. Let's choose this. Add class. So we have cantrips. You already know the spell. This spell is a different version of the one you already know. You will have access to both. What do you mean different? It's the same damage though, hurling. And let's keep Featherfall in our back pocket. But part of me is curious about this, but I'm honestly gonna go for this so we can give him survivability. So what we're gonna need to do, yeah, we'll get him, he'll get more HP from that, and he'll have better AC technically. Your ancestor, oh yeah, so damage multiplier and a new spell. We have sleep, Tasha, fall. We are thinking support. Silver, based on lore, I think would work well. He'll have Featherfall from that. We go back up to spells. We dump that Featherfall. And then we can give him... Yeah, let's do that. Just a minor oh shit moment for temporary HP. Oh, we can still customize it. Oh, the colors are a bit limited. Ah, the reds always look so good. But I do want to kind of stay true to the choice we just made. Okay, just go with the basic silver that it had to begin with. Alright, let's see how this goes. Because I am kind of hoping to get you meta magic here soon.
Your desire.
Hey, Dragon Boy.
Between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky.
All right.
What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
I guess I missed the first part of that combo. Anyways, we are finally here. I am deciding we are just going to fight them from the outside. If we can. Or am I blind? Is this the only entrance? It is. Huh. Am I remembering that incorrectly? Oh, okay, the fighting starts now. Yep, there it is. Wouldn't have let us through anyways. Oh, this is gonna be a bit rough. And some goodies that I picked up beforehand. Oh, I can't open my thing right now? Damn. Guess I'll show you a little bit later. Why do y'all keep doing that to my dog? Ollie, you doing okay? All right, let's speed this along, shall we? Okay, now this is what I was talking about. Gloves and missile snaring. I decided to go and buy this from the shopkeep anyways, and I think they're pretty awesome because I'm a Dex user and I got a lot of it and I plan on getting more. Not to mention we found these gloves last episode too, which I'm not going to use them just yet because I know these dudes got a whole lot of bow and arrow action going on. But anyways, let's speed this along.
Shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
What is
you see
this?
yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No, the voice has forbidden this meat.
Excuse
As
me?
the symbol glows,
Oh.
power courses through you. Authority.
Ah, this wasn't an EA. Well, we're not doing that. Let's investigate.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Interesting that they would attempt to control nulls. Wow, we can actually... Okay. That's something to remember during an evil run. Okay, how did it come to be there?
Drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Huh. I'm not gonna assume a potential, you know, null companion, but still, this is interesting. They will hurt, though. Yep. They have a flail and it's gonna hurt. That wasn't that bad, actually. I mean, 12 still is bad, but still not as bad as it could have been. Oh, USOB. They should be fine over there.
Breathe deep and move.
One of you hurt my dog, and now I'm gonna hurt you. Oh, well, I thought I could brute force that, but then again, not having Shadow Heart does make that a bit harder.
Victory awaits.
Shall be done.
Gale, we are struggling to get through this fight. You told me the indicator said it would hit all three of them. It didn't hit any of them. Despite having to do one major reload, this fight's going better than I originally expected. It's just taken a long time to go through, though. I'm actually quite proud that I've gotten it this far without being in the cave.
Heading out.
transport is set.
Oh my lord, finally. I did not. That would. I hate gnolls. Everyone hates gnolls. Everyone hates gnolls. There's. Well, the last two. I got some dudes sleeping up on the edge over there. The last two people were worse than the entire group at the beginning. That was. Oh my god, that was too much. That was too much. We're saving again. That was horrendous. Yeah, keep snoozing, my dude. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? So... Oh, you woke up, you fuck. We're gonna true strike you.
I'm fury. I am death.
So you're awake. God, you keep giving me 13s, Gale, and none of them work.
Light on my
Okay, let's see if it can reach. Probably not. It worked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right. You dumb bitch. Get down here. Goodbye. Good lord, I hate gnolls. Oh, look who's coming out to help.
By the gods. You're a sweet sight.
And you're a damn
Any
coward.
of my crew still alive out there?
What do you think? God, playing acts of God with all of these reloadings, and you think your people are alive.
Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
You think my face is friendly?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Yeah, I got some news about that for you. Your people are gone.
Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself.
Don't try.
You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only.
Little
Tell the fellow
serpent,
on the
long
door.
shadow.
Little serpent, long shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Your friends are all dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell it like it
And
is.
yet, here you are. There's not many cause trouble in a Zent hideout and walk away. I'd rather walk away too. So, let's say our goodbyes and speak no more of it.
Yeah, no, you're going down too. You and the damn things. Gale, give me something other than a 13.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Just two of you damn cowards. At least the 13 finally came in handy, Gale.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Certainly.
so you have a bow and you're lower, so let's just go for you first.
This is gonna feel good.
Yes, it is. Get that dude. Actually, can you rage? Oh, mama. Ah, that's a good one. Please hit. Please hit. There we go. You're gone. Save anyways. Damn Zentarum.
Victory awaits.
To be expected. Oh. And we're back to square one.
Swift and lethal.
Let's get you down there. Do 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 do.
With ease.
Get yourself up.
I am fury. I am death.
Can't throw you, but I can drink you. Gale, you truly are the crux of this whole fight. You have been the one thing keeping everyone up and alive. You really want to end it like this? You want to end this in a very cinematic way? I will end this as pettily as I started it. Long live the king. And we have successful high ground. Goodbye, you POS.
Live in more interesting times.
Oh my god, I hate Zentarum. I hate Knowles more, but I hate Zentarum.
Last much longer like this.
I know, girl, I know. Now that everyone's up, sleep,
More than prepared.
rest. That hit the spot. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh Lord, this was a long episode. Future Kevin, do your best with editing.
Anything of use?
Okay, now we're finally to the interesting part. Oh, but I am not ready to open it just yet. And you'll see what I mean here soon. Those of you who played EA, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But also, I wanted to highlight something that we picked up over there. This is the weapon that the Flind had, Shattered Flail. Yeenoghu's gift, hitting an enemy with this weapon heals the wielder, but they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. That counts as a +2. This is actually pretty good. I wonder who I can give this to. Very sadistic weapon, though. Because it looks more like a... what is that, a cat o' nine tails whip instead of an actual flail? But then again, that's based on the icon and not the actual weapon. Oh, it's just a bone. Okay. Probably the handle. I also picked up this speedy reply, nimble attack. When the wielder hits an enemy with this weapon, they gain momentum for 2 turns. And momentum means, spurred on by a sense of urgency, the affected entity's movement speed has increased. That's good. Do we lose anything from it? No, we keep the same ones. And it's pretty looking. So, old one is 4 to 9. This one's 4 to 9. Might as well flop them. Hey, come on, let me see the new weapons. All right, bicolored scimitars. Now we're feeling special. If you know, you know. And it's blue. That's nice. What else did I pick up? Very heavy. I don't remember where this one came from. I really don't. Dagger. I guess that's it for unique loot. Oh yeah, we got this thing too. Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. Oh, so yeah, we got this from the Flint because, you know, we can eat these things. Consume. Nope, we're not doing that. Okie dokie. Without further ado.
An unusual chest. The sort that holds more than just a few worthless baubles.
Well, there's only one way to know for sure.
I thought one of you over there had a key.
Right tool will do the trick.
And I know if you break it open, you might also break open the flask that's inside of it. So I would not recommend doing this the hard way. Fudge. Good thing we can keep it rolling for a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot of thieves' tools. Hell yeah. Optimism, please. There we go. Okie dokie. Now, where are you? Here we go. Iron flask. Glowing flask. Flask that can hold fiends and foes, likely to make the form. Yeah, form in the ladder. Yeah, this thing will unleash a behold. Oh, it's animated. Nice. I wonder if we put it on the ground, will it stay? Nice. Now it's making me wonder if I should decorate the camp with weird stuff like that. All right, and without further ado, that is the foretold second combat episode, where half of it was just RP and the other half was just relearning the reason why we hate gnolls. But we got a lot of juicy experience out of that and a good bit of loot. I've been hearing about how experience is harder to get nowadays, and I'm starting to agree with it, honestly, because by now in EA, I think we would have been on our way to 6, but then again, it is supposed to be a big game. So until next time, everyone, stay safe out there.